And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's G, defended by Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook passes to Silva. Horford with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Beal with it. And he really played well against Denver. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Lakers. Pat Connaughton comes in for Horton Tucker.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Passes it to G.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
LeBron trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Westbrook kicks to Connaughton.
San Antonio foul.
And the Lakers with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Russell Westbrook.
Willie Cauley-Stein. Eric Bledsoe.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Bledsoe looking it over. Pass to Lopez. Good work defensively by Horford.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
The shot by Ramsey, no good. Lakers trail by 4. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Going inside. Outside for Bledsoe. Puts up a 3. And the Lakers with another miss. For San Antonio, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The shot by Beal, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
Pass to Horford. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Hart. Johnson outside. There's the triple. G with the rebound. Lakers shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's the length of Cauley-Stein. He's useless for any opponent. He uses that to his advantage in how he draws fouls.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Willie Cauley-Stein at the line for 2.
And that one fall. Change here for the Lakers. The pass to Primo. Back to Beal. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lakers trail by 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with G, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. Here's Horton Tucker. And he just worked New York in that last game. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. San Antonio leading by 4. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Knicks, put forth a nice effort. He had 15 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's Johnson again missing.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And they'll get another chance. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
And they've also got a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
Passes it to Hart. Spurs working the ball around now. Bertle's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Good. And it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 7. Westbrook passes to Silva. Driving in. And that one's good by G. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game. I mean, he was a 6th man to the rescue.
Here's G, and it's G finishing it off.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Beal taking his time here. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
You've got Jakob Poeltl. Josh Hart out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Horford. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles, and you can't forget about guys like Nowitzki. We had to play 2 ways. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
G, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Poeltl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Poeltl is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Ramsey's checked in. Robinson is subbed in for Josh Hart. Westbrook dishes to G. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. And it goes down 2 points.
Stay locked in. That's what helps Cauley-Stein finish off these challenging buckets over the defense.
Here's Beal. The layup off target.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And
rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Cauley Stein. There's the dish to G, and stolen by Horford. Ramsey passes to Beal. Pirtle trying to get open. To the wing right side. Ramsey goes up again, and it's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Connaughton passes to G. Again, the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Deciding to change it up. To the middle. Here's Ramsey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 30.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Los Angeles.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
LeBron, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got G. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. Fade away. James finds Westbrook. Good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And San Antonio shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Hart the pass to Ramsey. Here's Vassell. Pass to Ramsey. Shot clock at 6. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Ramsey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now Hall of Famer David Aldridge has an update for us on DeJounte Murray. David, what's the news there?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. And guys, he said it is a broken leg. So you can imagine how much pain he's in right now. And so that's it for him today. From how it appears, he could be out for a considerable amount of time. What a tough break. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
The pass to G. Rebound, San Antonio. Outside, Beal. Pass to Vassell. Now, Hart. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Vassell. Inside. Beal can't get it to go. Outside Westbrook. Here's G. And G with the stuff.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's Beal. San Antonio calls timeout. G really making a difference here.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
balanced player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks, David. Pass to LeBron. Now Westbrook. Driving away. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. They need points so Westbrook gets aggressive. So determined to provide for the team.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Westbrook. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
And the Spurs with some changes. Warford comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hart. Here's James. And the shot falls short this time.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Outside, Beal. Over to the left wing. Driving inside. Out to the wing to tie it up. They get it back. Got a piece of it. Pass to Robinson. Back to Horford. And the pass to Vassell. The Spurs getting another chance here. Here's Pirtle. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Forget about the pressure. He was perfect. No choice but to look for the 3.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And what poise from Beal. Phenomenal at stepping up his game in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Beal kicks to Robinson. Right between the eyes. A tremendous three to tie it up.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Unloads from 13. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be long. With some changes. Silva's checked in, and G's subbed in for Pat Connaughton. G is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. Lakers trail by 4. They get a hand on it. And here's Beal. That one good for 2.
This is a high percentage shot for Beal. Then again, most shots like these are for him.
Westbrook dishes to G. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. Over Horford. Rebound San Antonio. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell, the pass to Purdy. Dishes to Beal. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Outside Westbrook. And the Lakers with another miss.
Bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside. Get the best shot possible. That's the way to make the comeback happen.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Westbrook. Will it go? James trying to free himself up. He gets that one.
Can you believe that? This is why we love this game. Westbrook finding a way to come up.
Here's Primo. Outside Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Look at the precision from Beal. It's just incredible. He loves slashing his way through the D with his ball handle.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in overtime. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
Coming out of the four-quarter Lakers.
So it's San Antonio with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime.